back to another video. Now, I've got an interior to go in the Subaru because the one that was in it before was pretty worn out, and it didn't match the door cards because, well, obviously when I first got the car, the original door cards were all kind of damaged and things like that, so I sort of swapped them out for some other ones, and now then obviously the door cards didn't match the seats and things like that. So another interior here, so here it is. Right, they come out of mate's Subaru. They're in pretty good condition, things like that, so obviously they match the door cards, which I'll just show you now. Like, as you can see, obviously these are kind of silver material, so obviously they all match, so that is good. They're doing a good clean, so I might maybe put them in the car first and then give them a clean, so it'll make things a little bit easier. So let's get cracking, but first I've got something else to show you. Right, to everyone who watches my videos on a regular basis, you'll know that these look very familiar. Now, I installed these on my friend's Subaru, so you'll notice them straight away. So, here they are. It's the H&R anti-roll bars, front and back. And obviously, as we all know, here's a comparison. These are obviously, this is my standard anti-roll bar, and it's like 19mm. And I think this is maybe 21mm, I'm not too sure. Obviously, the back one's absolutely massive. But unfortunately, this won't be going until a much later video, because I still need to acquire some mounting points for the back ones, because when you mount these on with standard brackets, they tend to come into contact with the body, and also we don't want that. But the front one goes straight on, I believe, anyway. So, so again, this will be it for another video. But for today, we're going to get the interior on. Also, I'm not sure if I've actually covered this yet, but yes, we have another subframe, because I'm not sure if I mentioned it in the last video, but when we installed my anti-roll bar here, it was actually coming into contact with the sway bar. Sorry, not the sway bar, but I mean the wishbone. So obviously, when this thing was bolted on, this bit here was coming into contact with the wishbone. Now, turns out that's because my subframe, not this one, but the one that's on the car, is actually deformed. So as you can see, I don't know if you can see here, but obviously this is where the bracket for the sway bar bolts onto, so the bracket kind of goes here. Now in my one, take close attention to the gap from here to there. Now on my car, this bracket is almost kind of all the way down here. So that's why, because the previous owner, only after he sold me the car, told me that he'd actually damaged he'd actually curbed it badly. So yeah, this is the other subframe that will be on the car. I'll do a completely different video for this, a dedicated video. This will be getting completely stripped down, cleaned, resprayed, and all ready to go on. And now also, when I'll be installing this will be a pretty big video as well, because obviously there's a lot of work involved in changing the subframe, things like that. Steering has to come down. I need to get a thing to hold the engine in while I remove the subframe. So yeah, that'll be quite an interesting video. But for now, we're getting to install this interior. So obviously we're going to give it a clean and things like that. So let's get cracking. What I think I might do first, I might give this a little bit of another hoover first, just quickly, because when I removed the seats, it left some, I don't know, I think it's foam, I think. So we'll get a quick hoover again, then we'll get these seats in. Right, now you see what I mean about it matching, like the silver and also the door cards, because the ones that were in the car originally, they're all broken here and cut here and things like that, so they were just fit for the bin really. But yeah, happy that's matching now. So let's get to bolting these seats in. Get in the fucking hole. Right, time to put the back bolts in. Now they're all 14mm, so obviously you got like what, 2 under there and 1 there, so let's get these in. Alright, it's a bit of a pain in the ass getting these fucking things, these holes lined up. So you need to really be careful you don't like kind of damage the threads or anything like that. But you just make sure obviously all the bolts are still loose, so you've got some movement to get the seat in place. So anyway, we'll get these bolts in and then get everything tightened up. Right, that's front seats in. I'll say that must look a lot better. I'm not sure you can see it on camera because the fucking sun is really just being a pain in the arse, but yeah, they're all matching now. Matching the door cards. Right, let's get on to the back ones. Right, that's the rear seats in. Now, in case you're wondering how they go in, there's like 3 hooks kind of at the top. You just kind of push them up and over. Then also you've got your bolts kind of right there, and there's one hidden. Where's it again? Right in there, I think. Yeah, right there. You can't really see it very well, but there's a bolt hidden right in there. And also you've got one just here as well. So let's get this bolted in. Obviously, I can put copper grease on all the bolts as well, because I don't know why, but they have a tendency of getting really dry, and obviously then it makes it quite hard. These are quite tight to get out, so just play it safe, put some copper grease on it, saves you a lot of hassle in the future. So let's get cracking on. In case anyone's wondering, the bolts for the seats take a 12mm socket, as you can see on camera. There you go, 12mm. So let's get these done. Right, in case I was wondering, I'm not going to bother putting the one in the middle because I don't really see the point. I mean, it's not going to move much, is it? I mean, it's not going to come flying off the car just held in 2 bolts. I mean, it's just not necessary, so we're going to leave that one out. Don't see the point. So anyway, for now, we'll get this bench in. Right, now the box is held in by also the same kind of 12mm bolts right through this little kind of fork thing here. So right in there, this is held on. So we'll get it greased up, and then we'll get this done. So let's get cracking. Right, that's the interior. I think we'll agree that looks so much better. Like just all been matching and stuff like that. Obviously, you probably see it a lot better now. Obviously, the sun's gone. Actually, something else which I forgot to mention. Right, I've got the boost gauge back in, so that looks a lot better as well. But yeah, that looks so much better. Yeah, definitely much better. So I think what we'll do next, we'll give them a good shampoo, because as you can see there's some stains here and things like that, so they'll get nice and clean. These were actually quite badly stained as well, but obviously give these a shampoo as well, and you can see how well it's come up. So I think this is a review for this product we're going to use. So let's see how well we can get these up. The stuff we're using today is this Demon Fabric Super Upholstery Shampoo. Now, I've already used this stuff before, obviously in the door cards just here, and it came up absolutely amazing. Now, the way I would use it is, obviously spray it on, leave it for a few minutes, get a good scrub with something like this, like a shower sponge, something like that, and then obviously wipe it off with a cloth, and the results are absolutely amazing. Not just that, this stuff actually smells really nice as well. Obviously, I can't tell you how it smells through camera, but it's just a really nice fresh smell. And this stuff only costs about £5, and there's it lasts you ages. I mean, obviously I used this for obviously the door cards, and there's still quite a lot left in it, so you could probably do quite a lot of cards with this, to be honest. So anyway, let's get started. Right, that's one side done. I think we'll agree that looks so much better. I mean, as you can see, this side I haven't done, then this side I have done. As you can see how, like, enough, so you can see the silver a lot more. Whereas this side looks quite kind of disgusting, things like that. Yeah, I picked up for it. Oh, pardon me. But I'll still do a little bit more work on this side, but obviously this is still wet, so it'll still look quite dull. But obviously, give it time to dry, it'll look so much better. Obviously, it's still quite damp at the moment. Yeah, so obviously, moving this side now. This side's not quite so bad, but yeah, we'll give this side a good going over as well. Then we'll crack on with the rest, then I'll show you how it looks afterwards. So let's get cracking. Right, that's one seat done. So it's gone quite well, or well enough anyway. I mean, all I needed was a general clean anyway, to be honest. So that's one done. I'm probably going to not record that side, but I'm going to start crack on with the rear seats because these ones are actually quite grubby. Now, these are pretty much kind of almost brown, so these ones will probably be the most interesting to try and get quite up. So obviously this one's quite, yeah, it's quite bad. So anyway, let's crack on with this and see how well we can actually get this up. Right, that's these two bits done. Now, I'm not going to bother too much with obviously the black bits because, well, they're black, you don't really see them anyway, but I'm probably going to get a proper carpet shampoo and do the whole interior at some point. But for now, I'm just going to try and get these bits up looking a little bit better. But as you can see, that's these kind of two bits done here. I think I'll appreciate that looks so much better. As you see, I haven't done this one yet, and you can see how brown it is. Yeah, I'd say that's quite a big difference. Obviously, I kind of get a little stain out. I don't know what that is, but that's nothing. It's nothing to worry about. Yeah, big difference. Quite happy with that stuff. So I'm gonna crack on with the rest of the interior now. There's not much point me showing you the same process I've done here for the rest of them. So I'll just cut to the shot once I've done these ones. So I'll see you in a second.
So blue, me pressing through. I can't forget the day we met. Your smile so bright, it made me swoon. Our love is like a summer's day, hot and endless in a magic way. Right,
I think we'll agree that looks a lot better. Now, there's something else I need to tell you because it was very recently that I found out that actually half the vacuum lines in the engine bay of my car were completely in the wrong place. Now, it's only with the help of fellow Subaru enthusiast Chris McMillan, who has been a massive help with this, believe it or not. He helped me kind of go over all the vacuum pipes and put them all in the right places. So I'll go over quickly and show you now all the ones that are in like the wrong places and things like that, and show you what's been done. So let's get cracking. Right, the worst thing we found, right, was basically you got your fuel pressure regulator vacuum line, which you won't be able to see on camera, but it's right down there. Now that wasn't even connected to anything. I don't know how anyone managed to do that, but oh. But anyway, that's sorted. So obviously you got the vacuum line going from down there, this one here, and goes to the intake manifold. Now, even small things like, obviously there's a pipe, literally all these pipes are in the completely wrong place. I don't know who did it, but anyway, everything's in the right place now, and it is boosting a good bit better, so happy with that. I really appreciate it. So that's a big shout out to Chris McMillan for this. And he doesn't just do advice, he also sells a lot of car parts as well, and brakes, Subarus, and has heaps of parts for sale. So if you need any parts for a Subaru, hit Chris McMillan up on Facebook. I'll try and link his profile in the description below if I can, but if not, you'll probably find him on Facebook anyway. He's quite well known in the Subaru community, and he deals in heaps of parts, so if you need anything at all, hit him up. Right, I think that wraps up this video, but there's one thing I'll show you as well. Something you will probably see in the next free giveaway, which will be 300 subscribers. So, this is the next thing I have to give away. It's actually a oil catch can. It's actually so nice. It came off my Subaru, but as you can see, it's like brand spanking new and it looks absolutely amazing. It's just no use to me, so obviously this is going to one of you guys. Obviously I'll be giving away a lot more car parts as well, not just this, so keep posted. You'll soon see other stuff I have to give away. This is a little kind of taster of what you'll probably get in the next video. Well, not the next video, sorry, the next giveaway. Sorry about that. So that's one of them, and also I've got stickers coming as well. I forgot to mention that. I ordered some yesterday, so they should be coming soon. So if you need any stickers at all, hit me up on my page on Facebook, or you maybe leave a comment below, and I'll probably try and contact you that way. But anyway, with that being said, hope you enjoyed today's video. Also, leave a like if you did like the video, obviously, and I'll see you guys in the next video.